The power of silence. There is a great power in the silence. We forget that. We think that, for example, if you are in a no contact with your person, with your partner, or you don't see any movement in the 3D, you are actually manifestation. You are in the manifestation journey. I know everybody is in the manifestation journey. We never stop asking for more and more, more. So if you are in the manifestation journey of something and nothing is happening in your 3D, or there is a silence period, no movement, no actions, and you think that, am I gonna get what I want, or it's not gonna happen, it's gonna take too long, you forget the power of silence. So today I'm going to talk about the power of silence, because there is so much power in the silence. Let's dive in. Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. On this channel we talk a lot about self-improvement, feminine energy, manifestation, relationship stuff. Today's video is focusing on the power of silence. This is actually related to everything in your life, whether it's relationship, manifestation, self-improvement, feminine energy, whatever. The silence has its own power. It's very, very important. Let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more such videos. We have a female self-care planner. If you're interested, the link is in the description. We also have a short mini course about the feminine energy and the masculine energy that's going to help you balance these two energies and use in your favor to get what you want. The links are in description. You can check it out. Anyways, let's talk about this very crucial part of the silence. Often case the people are afraid of the silence, and that's why they're constantly chatting with somebody on their phone, or they are watching or on social media looking at the reels, shorts, videos, because everybody is afraid of silence. And yes, it's okay to be afraid in silence. It's totally normal and okay. But you need to realize, when there is a silence, there is a movement happening. Even if you can't see from your eyes, but there is the things are happening in the background. If you're waiting for something, waiting for your manifestation to realize in 3D, you need to understand that the silence is the powerful thing. It's actually helping the things to grow, even though you can't see it. It's helping the people to heal. The silence is actually so powerful. It's as equally powerful as the physical movement that you're seeing in your life. It's equally powerful than working. Rest and work is a two cycle, and they are equally very, very important. That's why the silence and the action or the movement is equally very important. The silence is the phase when it's the time for you to take break, to invest in yourself, maybe meditate, chill out, relax more, calm yourself, heal yourself. It's a time for healing. And healing is sometimes important, and I'm not telling you to go into the healing session or a therapy or doing childhood trauma, inner work or something like that. No, I'm not talking about that stuff. Unless you find it useful and enjoyable, go forward and do that. But I'm not talking about those things here. I'm only talking about the healing in the sense of, sometimes time is really crucial to let the dust settle down. I hope it makes sense what I'm trying to tell you. Even if the things doesn't seem to happen, even if there is no movement, you don't see anything, but still there is movement. In the silence, still there is movement that you can't see it. It's actually happening in the background. That's why you can't see it. So even if you're in no contact with your person right now, in your relationship, specific person, whatever the case is, still powerful. Silence is it's a powerful thing that you can gift to anybody. And it's actually gifting to yourself, because in that time you grow, you adapt, you learn, you expand, you discover yourself, you give yourself the treatment that you truly deserve, and another person does the same. It's like giving the space to yourself and giving the space to other people in your life. It's important. We are so much focusing on the physical world that every time we want something to happen, we say that life is boring. But life is actually not boring. But we get so used to our every single day activities that if something doesn't happening the way we want it to be, we think that it's boring. But then it's not boring. It's the time it's taking to happen. It's important time. This is the power of silence. The people are so much caught up in the chaotic life. They want things so fast, and they don't understand the power of silence. They don't realize it, because they think that if there is nothing happening, if I can't see it, that means there is nothing happening. But that's wrong. When you plant the seed in the soil, it takes some days for it to grow up and become a small plantlet. It takes some time. maybe some days, some weeks, or some month, whatever, depending on every plant, every seed, it's different. So it takes some time. And at that time, there is silence. There is no movement. You can't see anything happening on the surface of the soil. But inside the soil, there is the movement. The seed is growing, it's actually sprouting, and it's giving the roots, and it's ready to break through the soil. So there are the movements happening, but then you can't see it from your physical eye because there is nothing on the surface of the soil, and that's why you say that nothing is happening. But in that silence where you don't see nothing is happening are the time when the things are happening. Yes, are the times where thing is happening, thing is taking place. Universe is actually arranging all the cooperative components for you to get what you want. That's when the things is happening. So it's important for you to at least take 10 minutes in a day and give it to yourself. In 10 minutes of a day, do not do anything. Don't focus on your phone, don't text anybody, don't talk with anybody, don't go on social media, nothing. Just be by yourself and just feel the power of silence. Take few deep breaths, maybe meditate, maybe spend some time in the nature, but without your phone, without talking with anybody. Totally feeling the power of silence. And do not get scared with that, because I know there are people who get scared by loneliness. They're scared of being alone. And that's normal because of their childhood things, and they are scared of that. That's totally normal. But the more you practice the power of silence, the better you get it, and you have to do the least effort to get what you want. Because when you understand that in the silence the things are happening, even though I couldn't see it, but in the background the things are already happening, I don't have to do anything. I just have to be in the present moment and feel the present moment. Instead of constantly focusing on the external world, I can be in my internal world, focus on my internal world, because this silence is actually helping things to happen, and I don't have to do anything about it because it's already been happening. It's already been creating for me. So when you understand the power of silence and you use it in your favor, you don't have to do that much effort. You don't have to chase after your dreams. You don't have to chase for a relationship. You don't have to chase after a guy or a woman, whatever. The things start coming back to you because now you are not afraid of being alone. Now you are not afraid by being yourself. Another thing is people are also afraid to be by themselves. They are afraid, what if I am with myself and I have some thoughts in my mind? What if I can't control my own thoughts? They're afraid of their own thoughts because they think that their thoughts are thinking them instead of them thinking their thoughts, and they are afraid of these thoughts. They're like, what if these thoughts get off me and I'm not able to focus, or I am not able to get out of the thoughts, or something like that. Don't be afraid of your thoughts, because you are not your thoughts. You are not this body. You are not your thoughts. You are way more powerful and way more beyond than this. You're the God, creator of your own reality. It's just the thoughts you're constantly thinking. And since you are not aware of these thoughts and you're afraid to look at them, that's why they make you even more scary, but then they are not scary at all. You are not your past, you are not your thoughts. They can't scare you. But the thought of them scaring you is the thought that actually scare you the most. So embrace the power of silence. At least 10 minutes a day, give yourself to that time and try to be with yourself. We often are so much on our phones with other people, but we forget to spend time with ourselves. In the power of silence, in the silence, you can spend that time with yourself. What is the relationship that you share with yourself? That's the first relationship you have in your life. How well you are doing that relationship. If you can't do that relationship well, how can you be able to do that relationship with other people? If you want to spend time with other people, you gotta spend time first with yourself. And in the silence, you spend that time with yourself, and you're not afraid of your own thoughts. You're not afraid of what you're thinking constantly in your head. You're okay with the thoughts because you know that you are not your thoughts. You can separate yourself from the thoughts, and you can change your thoughts. You can replace your thoughts. You can do the thoughts flipping. Like, there are so many methods you can do that. Or you can just choose and start thinking the good thoughts. Start thinking the happy thoughts. Start thinking about the things that makes you happy. And that's where the power of silence come into the place. Let me know what you think, because I can talk about this topic for hours and hours, and I don't want to make this video long. So let me know share your experience. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time. Bye, guys.